Hey everybody, welcome back to Charismas. My name is Miriam, and today we have a wonderful wreath idea for you. It's beautiful, it's simple, and it's inexpensive, and that's the most important thing. Is inexpensive and simple, especially when you're very, very busy. You want inexpensive and simple, and it turns out beautiful. So we are gonna make this wreath right over here, and you're gonna love it. I fell in love with it. It's all over my room, so you're gonna be able to see all that later on in the video. But till then, it's spring, or it's coming close to spring, but here in Charismas we are thinking spring because I think warmth, and I'm just excited. I love the spring. I love the fact that everything was once hibernating and now it's coming up like little peaks here and there on the trees, like little leaves popping out and flowers. It's just rebirth of nature, and how beautiful and a blessing it is to see that, you know, and to experience that. So really try to bring in spring, and we're gonna try to help you to do that here at Charismas when we use nature and whatever we could find very cheaply to make some beautiful things. So let's get started making this beautiful wreath right over here for you. So a wreath, ribbon from the Dollar Tree, just, you know, burlap ribbon, because you guys know I do love burlap. And I found this wonderful ribbon, which is going to be pretty much the centerpiece of the whole wreath. It is very intricate, very detailed. I love the fact that it has the burlap right here, and then also, you know, you have this very beautiful, you know, intricate looking, like, you know, material right here in the middle. It's a very lacy material. I love that, and I love lace. And when you're talking about spring and summer, it's kind of beautiful to bring in that kind of lace look, and I love the fact that it's very elegant. And I, you know, as a girl, we do love that elegant look, you know, it kind of gives things a very feminine feel to it. Also, this ribbon I got from the Dollar Tree as well. It's a satin ribbon. It's beautiful, it's soft. Look at the way it kind of has a very light shine to it, but you know, it's just perfect and very soft. We're going to use this to hang up the wreath. So these are our items. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things, and it's going to end up looking more than just $4. Let's get started. My husband wanted to get me a glue gun, and he did. And I told him to wait for my birthday because I wanted to have it as a birthday gift. So I love it. It's nice, and I got a big chunky piece of glue here, and it works really well. I love the hot glue guns at Walmart. They have amazing glue guns in different kinds, small to big to huge. So this was perfect for me. So so what we're gonna do right now is add a little bit of hot glue right over here. That right there, like that, and then just bring the burlap ribbon just like that on top of there. Gently press it because it's going to be hot, so just dab it with your finger just like that, but make sure to apply pressure. Once you've known it's cooled down, almost like a warm temp, press it down because it's not going to hurt you. And then once you know it's sturdy, we're going to wrap it around the wreath. So what you're going to do now is just overlap it just like that, and then keep going to cover the whole wreath. Now, once you're done wrapping it around, you want to go ahead and just put enough glue to put this down here with, and again, lightly press because it's going to be hot, and then once it gets warm, you can apply the pressure to it. Okay, let me just take all this glue off my hands, which comes with the territory. Oh no! We have a kitty who wants attention. Come here. Come here. She wants to leave the room. She picks this moment in time for her to start wanting attention. Barbara Streisand. Oh no! I'm coming. Okay, so now Barbara Streisand has left the building. Let's get back to the decorating. Now, with all this left over, right over here, you're gonna be cutting all that off later. It's not important right now. Do not get afraid of having this part here open. It's not a big deal. We're gonna cover that up with the intricate ribbon. So what I want you to do with that is don't get, oh my God, I have no more ribbon. It's okay, not a problem. We're gonna use this to cover everything down here up. So that way everything is hidden very well. A little bit of glue there. Remember again, press. There we go. Now let's hot glue the back of this right here. Just make sure to apply strength to that ribbon and press it down. You want it to be very, very tight to the wreath. Now these wreaths are beautiful for your window. You know, I have two in my window in my bedroom for both windows there, and I love it because there's something very beautiful when you're working on a wreath and you put it in your window. It's kind of giving your window special treatment. Sometimes we forget our windows. After the holidays, after Christmas, whatever the case may be, you forget about them. There's no more lights, there's nothing there, no garland. You know, for spring and summer, it's nice to bring in a very simple wreath. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too, you know, big, just something very small and simple. And it can really give that window a special something. Let's cut the extra ribbon here and also cut all the excess around here. So anything that's hanging out, cut it off. Now look at this. Look how beautiful and simple this is. It is very elegant and classy without even adding the ribbon here. You can go ahead and not add the ribbon and just put this ribbon right here at the top and hang it just like that on your window, on your door, anywhere. But I do want to add the ribbon because it does give it that extra something to me. But I love the burlap, how rustic it looks here. You know, the ribbon here with the lace. You know, it's very, very beautiful and classy. I do love it, just how simple it looks like that. It's beautiful. But I do want to add the ribbon because I do like, you know, the way the ribbon looks to me. Just like tying your shoe on your, you know, the normal like tassels on your shoe. Just, you know, both little flaps right here like this. Go through the circle, and there you go. No different, just same thing, just on bigger ribbon. And it turns out perfectly. This ribbon is so beautiful. $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it's beautiful. It's like you got it from Michael's, you know, from Target, and you didn't. You got it from the Dollar Tree. I really think the Dollar Tree has really upped their game on everything they have there. It's really very beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. How elegant. It's just perfect. Now we're gonna hot glue this right in the middle of the ribbon right there. So just like that. I cannot wait to put this on my window. I have a few windows in my home, and I just love the fact of putting wreaths on them. And when I get to do it for so cheap, it makes it even much more exciting because I don't have to add too much money into the whole thing. And that's, I think, where people get kind of scared off when it comes to decorating. It's almost like, I don't need to, you know, do that. I don't have to go that extreme and above to create something for my house. I don't have the time and I don't have the money. And when it comes to stuff like the Dollar Tree, where they really are bringing in so much wonderful product, you kind of look and think to yourself, I can make whatever they're doing at Michael's and Target or whatever the case may be. Even though I do love those, you know, stores, I just don't have the ability to kind of go there all the time. But I love the Dollar Tree. It's become my Michael's, you know, and Target. You know, it's become a place where I go to really get a lot of my things for my home and decorating. And, you know, it really helps you to bring such beautiful, you know, things for the holidays into your house. And I love spring, you know, and to not decorate for spring to me is so sad because, you know, we've decorated for every other holiday. Why not spring, you know? Everything is waking up again. You know, you're going to have such beautiful, God-willing memories during the spring, and, you know, hopefully it'll bring some wonderful flowers and nature will awake. And the trees will bring those beautiful green leaves back again. Now, I can keep talking and talking, but apply the pressure onto the ribbon. That way you make sure it is stuck there, and it is. Look at that. I'm going to cut the bow to make sure that they're both, you know, right size together, but look how beautiful that is. It is gorgeous. If you are pregnant and you are trying to fix up for, and remember, before I go into that conversation, you are going to cut this into a, you know, a slant to give it that kind of classy, you know, look. But like I was just saying, is the fact of, if you are pregnant and you want to fix up your nursery, this is perfect for on top of the crib. You know, for that rustic wedding, you know, if you want to put this on, you know, your table or the back of your chairs, again, perfect. You know, you don't have to do everything, you know, and spend so much on it. You could do such beautiful things like this. $4. $4. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful for any occasion. These are going to be going on my window. Now let's take the silk ribbon and flap it right over here. We are gonna just put a little bit of glue to make sure we keep it centered right in the middle of the ribbon right there. And that's it. Because I don't want it just moving all over the place. That way it has that center there and it stays there. It does not move from this area. So let's hot glue that. And remember, if you're working on a big window or, you know, a big, you know, door or whatever the case may be, make the ribbon as long or as small as you want it to be. Depends on what you're working with. And this size right here is perfect for me. So I'm gonna cut right there. Perfect. Let me just do it again. I like the ribbon to look very perfect. I don't like any kind of bumps or crannies on there. Okay, let me make sure it is perfect. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put some hot glue right there, just to make sure. Press on that. Do the same thing on the other side. That way this does not move. You want to make sure you have that strength there. And it doesn't move. Perfect. Just little dabs on each one. And that's it. This would be perfect in a nursery too. I mean, I was just thinking about it and how I said that, I'm thinking, yeah, this would be beautiful for that, you know? Or like I said, for a rustic wedding outside in the garden against each, you know, chair. That's beautiful. You don't even need sometimes to cover up the chairs with those beautiful, you know, coverings or whatever, you know. Sometimes a little wreath like this is perfect for that. And it really gives it that certain something that you're looking for, especially for the pocketbook. There we go. Let's add a little bit of glue to the top of this. Just like that. Make sure it is centered onto the other ribbon. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring it up just to make sure. This is something important because you want to make sure it is centered. You want to also make sure that it is going to hold perfectly, and there we go. Let us cut the ends here. We don't want any little ridges hanging out. We don't want that. Perfect. And there it is. Oh, there's my cat again. Let's bring Barbara and see what she thinks about this. We have this beautiful wreath that only costs $4. It's perfect, it's beautiful, it's very elegant. Yes, you're right, it is. It's very elegant, and you cannot beat a $4 wreath that you can put anywhere. And I love the idea that you could put this on your window, you could put it in your child's room, you know, on top of, you know, your daughter's bed, you know, in a nursery, you know, in, you know, a wedding area, you know, on your chairs, whatever you want to do with this, this is perfect. it's rustic, it's classy, and it came from the Dollar Tree. There are more ideas just like this coming your way from Charisma's, and we have exciting news because we have some new ideas for cooking, for decorating your home, and for cleaning it up. And for those who like to garden during the spring and summertime, I have a great idea for those that don't really have the knack for gardening. Yes, it kind of gives you at least a little bit of a small green thumb during the, gardening season. So you at least could say if you've planted some parsley, which is going to be very simple. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And you could say, I made that. So I'm going to try to bring everything I can that I know your way, cheaply and very, very, classy and elegant, because that's how I work. Inexpensive, and try to make things look very expensive. I really hope you enjoyed making the wreath with me today. It was really a very simple, project to do, and it was very inexpensive. And with the holidays just finishing, Valentine's just finishing off, and now it's time to get ready for spring and summer. It's nice to have everything very simple, very simply decorated, because you don't want so much, piling on, for the other holidays to come, So it's very important to have everything very simple and yet very intricate and very just detailed in its own way. And I'm glad I was able to kind of create that with this wreath. It was, it's very rustic. It has that beautiful intricate ribbon, and it kind of just spells out, class without even having to spend so much money to make it very classy. And I was very happy with that. So I hope you enjoy making this at home, and join us next week on Wednesday, where we are going to be cooking with my husband. And I'm excited about that because he's a great cook and I love to cook. So till then, friends, my name is Miriam for Charisma's. Have a blessed, blessed day. Bye.